5 FM. Welcome to the Sports Chat. My name is Jones Adzi, Jones Adzi, and thank you so much for choosing Starr 103.5 FM. Our show is live on Facebook right about now, so get to Facebook, Starr 103.5, and get to enjoy the show live there. And this morning, we do have news from the Ghana Premier League, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko are in second place. Are they looking to get to the title? Well, we'll get to listen to Coach Dr. Prosper Nateogum, who has had a lengthy talk on why the standard of the Ghana Premier League is not yet to the required standard where people want to see it. Well, we'll get to listen to him. He has been speaking. His team actually won over the weekend. They beat Bibiani Gold Stars, and they have now moved above Bibiani Gold Stars. And we'll also get to listen to the league leaders, Bando Hearts of Lions. They are now 3 points. 2 weeks ago, they were on top of the league, same points with Bibiani Gold Stars. This time around, they have 3 points ahead of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. We get to listen to Ni Ajay, who is the assistant coach of Bando Hearts of Lions, and then of course would move to other results from the Ghana Premier League, probably visit the Division 1 League, and then would fly all the way straight to the European scene. Of course, get to listen to coach of Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, who is a happy man. Yesterday he got a victory there. Bring you all details of that. Of course, league leaders Liverpool were in a 5-star form. They beat Mohamed Kudus's West Ham United by 5-0. And we'll also get to listen to Ancelot on how he feels, with his team right about now. Amorim. His team is going to be Manchester United, will be in action tonight. I'll get to listen to Amorim as well. Welcome on board. And it's just right to start off this way. Now let's start off from the CHAN qualifiers, where Nigeria defeated Ghana to break a long-standing jinx, winning 3-1 on aggregate goals from Sodiq Ismail Unduka Jr. and then Isaac Xavier secured victory in the return leg, marking Nigeria's return to the tournament after 2 missed editions. So Ghana lost, the CHAN qualifiers that we just had to win to actually qualify for the CHAN tournament next year, 2025. They played their first leg here in Accra. It ended 0-0. They went to Nigeria and they got beaten. We got beaten by 3-1. And so it means Nigeria are going to be in the CHAN tournament next year, and then Ghana would have to wait for the next edition. And the Central African Republic stand Liverpool with a historic away goal victory with a 2-1 second leg win. They secured CAL's first ever appearance in a senior CAF men's event. And interestingly, Ivory Coast and Mali were eliminated. Ivory Coast lost 4-2 on penalties to Burkina Faso after a 2-2 aggregate draw, and Mali failed to overturn a 1-0 first leg deficit against Mauritania, exiting CHAN for the second time. So the tournament is actually restricted to locally based players and will take place in Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda from February 1st to February 28th, 2025. So the CHAN tournament is going to happen in February from the 1st to the 28th in Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. So let's see if Nigeria can go all out there. The big boys are not coming to the party. Let's see, maybe Nigeria can go all out there and then win the CHAN tournament. You never know, but there's some big surprises in the Ivory Coast not qualifying, and Mali also not qualifying. Of course, Ghana not qualifying as well is some big surprises you would see from the qualifiers. All right, let's move to the Black Satellites. Ghana's under 20 national football team who begin preparations for the 2025 CAF Under 20 African Cup of Nations with a training camp in Hawkeye. So 35 players from the Ghana Premier League clubs have been invited for assessments, and we understand that they will start camping from the 3rd and will stay in camp till the 9th of January 2025. So players from Division 1 clubs will then have their 10, and so they are actually spreading the call-ups, yes, for Premier League players and then Division 1 league players. So head coach Desmond Ofair and his team actually want to identify top local talent to strengthen the squad for the tournament. So let's see. It is good that they are extending the call-ups to the Division 1 league as well. Okay, former Ghana Black Stars player Samuel Inkum. Before I bring you the results, former Black Stars player Samuel Inkum has been granted bail by an Accra court under the following conditions: 100,000 Ghana cedis. And of course, if you want to know what's happening, Inkum has been accused of visa fraud for allegedly taking $4,000 from a woman under the pretense of securing a U.S. visa. Well, he actually denies allegations, and we understand that the incident occurred somewhere in December 2023, and the case has been adjourned to January 22nd, 2025, where Inkum is required to appear in court. So don't forget that Inkum is a former Ghana international. He played for clubs like Basel, Dnipro, and then Antalya Sport. He earned 46 caps for Ghana, scoring 1 goal, and represented the Black Stars at the 2010 FIFA World Cup and the 2012 African Cup of Nations. Now let's move on and talk some Division 1 League football, because Kosombo Crystal Palace and then Golden Kicks FC were in action and played out a 1-1 draw yesterday. True Democracy beat Akachi All Stars by 4 goals to nothing. Akachi All Stars are now owned by Uncle T United. They've not changed the name, but then unofficially it is Uncle T United. Home Stars yesterday were the host Sports Stadium and beat Kotoku Royals by a goal to nothing. Okweo United beat Port City. Okweo United actually lost to Port City by a goal to nothing. Well, if you care to know how things are looking like in the Division 1 Zone 3 table, Hawaii United are on top with 28 points. Great Olympics are behind them with 26 points. Nani FC are third with 22. Port City are fourth with 20. Okweo United are fifth with 20. Rainmasters are set with 17. True Democracy are 7th with 17. Atram Devisa 8th with 16. Home Stars are 9th with 14. And Koforida Semperfi are 4th with 13 points. Nagod and Golden Kicks FC, Akachi All Stars, and Kotoku Royals, and we'll see Intala is languishing at the bottom with just 4 points in there. Okay, now let's move on to the Ghana Premier League, where Kotoko beat Bibiani Gold Stars by 2 goals to nothing, and then it was an interesting one at the Babayara Sports Stadium. This victory actually means that they would move second place, leapfrogging Bibiani Gold Stars, and Coach Ogum has had his say on the standard of the Ghana Premier League.
Goal scoring has actually been an issue in the league. If you watch all the teams that play, every team is able to create chances, but it's about scoring. Goal scoring is an art, and it's something that is inborn. Sometimes, if you are people who are natural goal scorers, it's easier. But then, unfortunately, we don't have these natural goal scorers across the teams in the league. That is why sometimes a team can even play very well, and then that team will even get a point. Again, the league, I mean, most of the teams, the nature of the league is that it's very defensive in nature. Most of the teams can defend very well. It's easier for Ghanaian teams to defend than to attack and create and score. It's very easier for teams. So I think looking at the solidity, the compactness in the defensive structure of all the teams that play in the league, it makes it very difficult to score. So that's why you see a lot of teams, picking points or sharing points instead of winning. Sometimes a team plays very well, but then they are unable to win. So I think, one, we don't have the natural goal scorers across the teams in the league. And then two, I believe also that most of the teams, or almost all the teams, can defend very well than in terms of trying to attack, create, and score.
Right, so there you have coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Dr. Prosper Nateogum, speaking on why at this stage of the season we don't see a lot of points from some teams. Of course, bring you the table very soon, but Hearts of Lions, they left it very late to actually come out and beat Young Apostles to actually go top, maintain their top spot of the Ghana Premier League table. And here is assistant coach Nia J speaking after the game.
Easy during the first half, things were not going well. There were no cohesion, no speed. Everything was not working well. But I think during the second half, the mentality of the boys changed, and then I think they started passing a bit quicker, a bit faster, and then the runs were coming. So it was a very difficult game. By the end, I think we got all 3 points that we need.
All right, so there is assistant coach Nia J of Bando Hearts of Lions. Other results, and of course, so Hearts of Lions 1, Young Apostles 0. Legon Cities lost at home to Indiana Stars by a goal to nothing. Bibiani Gold Stars were beaten by Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the Bayawa Sports Stadium. Kerala United and Vision FC played out a 1-1 draw. Samatex 1, Nations FC 1. Berekum Chelsea 0, Dreams FC 0. Accra Lions were at home and lost to Accra Hearts of Oak by 3 goals to 2. And then, the next games would see Midiama and Kerala United meet, and I would also see the Sotraman FC and then Midiama meet as well. So let's move on to the table of the Ghana Premier League. Bando Hearts of Lions are on top with 30 points. Kumasi Asante Kotoko behind them, 27 points, so 3 points gap. And the Bibiano Gold Stars, they lost to Kotoko, but they also have 27 points. Nations FC are 4 to 26, but Chibi United are 5th, 26. Hearts of Oak set with 25 points, and Midiama 7th with 22 points. Brokum Chelsea 8th, 19 points. Samatex 9th, 18 points. Basake Holy Stars 10th, 18 points. Guyana Stars 11 to 17 points. Vision FC lie 12 with 16 points. Kerala United are 30 with 14 points. Sotraman 14 with 14 points. Young Apostles 15 with 14 points. Bottom 3 are Accra Lions, Dreams FC, and then Legon Cities FC. All right, now let's move on to the English Premier League, and let's start off from Manchester City. They went all the way to the King Power Stadium and beat Ruud van Nistelrooy's Leicester City by 2 goals to nothing. Goals coming in from Savinho, and you can call him Savio. He actually got his first goal of the season after that big money move from Girona, and playing a lot of games, but finally getting his goal on the 29th of December, and he actually provided an assist as well for Erling Haaland. So a goal and assist for Savinho, man of the match yesterday against Leicester City. And Pep Guardiola says they need to keep trying, and of course the win was a relief for him.
Yeah, I think it's the right word to use. More than happiness is the relief. As a performance side, has not been the best. I could not expect differently. Leicester was better in the last 10-15 minutes for half. In the 50-20 the second, the game was tight in expecting goals and in many things. So, but today the coin came. We had to improve a lot. But of course, we will improve with the results. We will improve. That's for sure. Well, we'll see. We are better in winning games sometimes, and we're able to do every 3 days during many years. The best of us, we will come back. And that's for sure. And of course, the result helped us a lot.
right, there you have Coach Pep Guardiola, a relieved man after getting a win in some almost, 7 or 8 games now, no win. And Ancelotti, coach of Liverpool's team, they beat West Ham by 5-0. 5 different scorers in that game. And here is Ancelotti speaking on that victory at West Ham United.
I like to see this because if you only rely on one player when it comes to goals, that is mostly not really helpful, although it's also nice to have one that scores a lot. But then to see that others score goals, threatening the other goal as well, opponent's goal as well, is pleasing to see. And it's not only the one that scores the goal, I think the lead up towards the goals are also very positive from my point of view.
So there you have Coach Ancelotti of Liverpool. And yesterday, Diogo Jota scored in the 84th minute. We also saw goals from Trent Alexander-Arnold. We also saw another goal from Mohamed Salah. And of course, Cody Gakpo and then Luis Diaz. So 5 different scorers for Liverpool yesterday. And then you had Coach of Liverpool Ancelotti speaking on how it is good to get a lot of, different scorers in the team. Now, Manchester United are going to be in action today, and Amorim was asked if he should have waited for the season to end before joining Manchester United, because now they are in deep crisis.
There's no point to talk about that and to think about that. I'm here. I have to focus on the job. It's part of football to have these difficult moments. I already knew it, that is going to be tough. Of course, you expect to win more games, to have players with more confidence to sell the idea and to work and to improve a lot of things. In this moment, is really hard. Like I said, we have to survive, to have time, and then to improve the team.
Harry Maguire was your captain because he's been skipper before of the club. Would you consider having him as...
You will have to wait until the game and you will see the captain.
Right, so Coach Ruben Amorim ball, and I says, well, he knows that he's come to the club and he's going to take some time. He needs to get some wins. Well, his team is going to be in action tonight. I'll bring you all of that. But then, yesterday's fixtures, Manchester City 2, Leicester City 0. So Leicester City were at home, of course, and they lost to City by 2-0. Crystal Palace beat Southampton by 2-1. Fulham and Bournemouth played out a 2-2 draw. Everton were at home and lost to Forest. Nottingham Forest are doing so well this season. Tottenham Hotspurs were at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and played out a 2-2 draw with Wolverhampton Wanderers. West Ham United 0, Liverpool 5. Ipswich take on Chelsea tonight at 7:45 p.m. And at 7:45 p.m. we'll see Aston Villa take on Brighton as well. Manchester United will take on Newcastle United. The last game at Old Trafford at 8 p.m. And then let's see how things are looking like in the English Premier League table. Liverpool on top with 45 points. Forest second with 37, and Arsenal at third with 36. Chelsea are fourth with 35. Man City are fifth with 31 points. And then if you go down, you would see that the likes of Manchester United lie 40 with 22 points. The bottom 3, Leicester are 80 with 14 points. Ipswich are 90 with 12 points. And then Southampton lie bottom of the English Premier League table with just 6 points. And there were some games yesterday in the Italian Serie A. Udinese and Torino played out a 2-2 draw. Napoli beat Venezia by a goal to nothing. Juventus and Fiorentina played out a 2-2 draw. And then Milan and Roma also settled for a 1-1 draw. And Atalanta lead the Serie A table with 41 points. Napoli second with 41 points. Inter third with 40 points. Lazio are fourth with 35 points. Fiorentina fifth with 32 points. And then Juventus are sixth with 32 points as well. The bottom 3, Cagliari have 14 points. Venezia have 13 points. And then Monza have just 10 points. All right, that's it for sports this morning. My name is Jones Adzi. Join us on the game at 1 p.m. We are reviewing the year, and today we're going to take a look at the African Games and look at the performance of the Minister of Youth and Sports, Mustafa Yusuf. My name is Jones Adzi. This is Starr 103.5 FM. Of course, we outside.